This shit's so funny, y'all. Here I come. What that thing at? I'm trying to figure out why it ain't printing out. It's right there on the side, right there. Right there. Yeah, I might have to use the paper. Grab that green thing there. Yeah, fuck it. I'll use that. Get your pen. Woo. We all in there. You know you good. Here I come, y'all. Had to handle this. Had to check this truck in real quick, man. Lady A, what you say? Hold on. She said exactly. That's what I've been saying. Okay, I'm over here now too, cat. The case going bust wide open behind the Mexican lady with the tent. Yeah, Vanessa. You talking about Vanessa? Oh yeah, it's gonna bust wide open with Vanessa because that's the only reason why they was able to get Kiwan and really put pressure on Kiwan because Kiwan got caught on the tape. We all know that. Kiwan got caught on the tape. That's gonna fuck him up, right? They thought Kiwan would have started snitching by now. Kiwan ain't start snitching. Everybody thought by now Kiwan would have broke. Everybody know by now they thought Kiwan would have started snitching, but Kiwan he been the thoroughest one out of everybody. He been the thoroughest one out of everybody. But nobody told on the shooter yet. Peep game. Kiwan been the thoroughest one out of everybody. Kiwan. But nobody told on the shooter yet. And because nobody actually told on the shooter yet, niggas still got an ace in the hole, y'all. Kiwan actually got an ace on the hole because he can actually give up the fucking shooter if he wanted to. Only a few people know who the shooter was on that highway. You understand? That was the trick 22. That's the 22 trick 22 about this shit. That only a few people know who the shooter was on that fucking highway. Everybody that was involved didn't know who the shooter was. Everybody actually thought the shooter was gonna be Kiwan. You understand me? That was part of the whole play. Part of the whole play was to make people think that Kiwan was the shooter. And we can't tell everybody that. Because if everybody know that Kiwan is not the shooter, then the shit don't go as planned. That fuck up the whole plan. Pay attention. Pay attention. Lady A said, I've been following. Lady A said, I've been following another case as well as Tupac. But what do you think gonna happen with the Mo3 case? I seen paperwork subpoena for Yellow being implicated with Royal Lee. Yeah, he definitely implicated with Royal Lee because that's how this all this shit started. It all started with that. The Tupac case gonna be going on the same time as the Mo3 case. The Mo3 case starting in 11 days, y'all. The Tupac case is going through a jury, picking a jury right now as we speak. Tomorrow, they picking the jury some more. Tupac trial and Mo3 trial will be going on at the same time. And nobody is even talking about the Tupac trial. Mo3 trial has more worldwide attention than Tupac. I was just telling people a minute ago how I think that shit is crazy. How Tupac is getting no attention. A legend. Everybody got their eyes glued on this Yellow BC trial. This Mo3 shit. Kewon White. Niggas don't give a fuck about what's going on with the Tupac shit. Ain't no Tupac sector out this motherfucker. That's crazy, God. That's crazy. And the Tupac murder was one of the biggest murders in the world. The Tupac murder and the Biggie murder was one of the two murders that ever happened in the hip hop industry. And now it might be Mo3. Mo3 might take all the fucking cake. Take all the cake, dog. But when you get back to the distractions, like we was talking about earlier, some of the biggest distractions out this motherfucker came from the nigga who wanted Mo3 place, Benjamin. That's why I tell niggas all the time, man, when something happen to somebody, follow the money. My nigga, the biggest detectives that tell you that, man. When shit happen, they follow the money. All you gotta do is follow the money. When women get murdered, when shit happen, people get unalived, what do? They follow the money. 9 out of 10 times, it's money involved. 9 out of 10 times, the motive is money. 9 out of 10 times, it's always somebody in your circle that's close to you that gave you up, that gave you a drop, that put you in a position to get hit up. I've been telling y'all, man, Rainwater was a distraction. But he was used to distract Mo3. I told y'all from jump. Niggas say how he played the part. Did he get the drop? Of course he did. He gave the drop. Sean G gave the drop. A couple people gave the drop. But the biggest role was the distraction the nigga played that morning. The biggest role was the distraction that was played that morning while you on the phone with a nigga that's being chased. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. A nigga is being chased on the highway. Being chased on the highway. Somebody's shooting at his car and he's on the phone with you? Y'all don't find that weird? He's not on the phone with the police. He's not on the phone with his steppers. He's on the phone with the weakest nigga in the city. And y'all don't find that weird? Nobody gonna sit like, come on, my nigga, we ain't that dumb. I know I'm not. Y'all don't see nothing wrong with that situation. Ain't nobody said to themselves, that don't seem right. Why would a nigga be on the phone with you in the midst of somebody trying to take his life? Come on, man. Y'all better pay attention. Y'all better pay attention. Y'all better pay attention, man. It's not hard for niggas to realize what the fuck is going on, dog. Everybody distracted that nigga because guess what? Mo3 didn't even do drugs. Mo3 didn't even smoke. Mo3 didn't do drugs. Mo3 didn't smoke. So you had to have a lot of pieces and a lot of motherfuckers around him that was willing to take part in his demise. You can't take out a regular nigga like Mo3 without niggas setting him up, dog. I'm telling y'all, I know how this shit go. It don't happen. Especially a militant nigga. A nigga with a mind that's always watching his left, his right, his 12, and his 6. Nigga, I watch my 12, my 6, my 3, my 9. Nigga that's always watching his surroundings. Don't drink, don't smoke. Nigga, you can't take no nigga out like that on no regular shit without niggas helping you, man. And niggas putting shit in a position to play, the dude put the play together. Cause a nigga always peeping shit. And he not no drunk nigga. He ain't no slow nigga. He wasn't like, come on, my nigga. That's why they had to put the play together the way they did. That's why let me tell you this, man. Let me tell you another reason how I know this nigga was the biggest distraction and played the biggest role. This is how I know Benjamin Rainwater was the biggest distraction, the biggest piece of the puzzle, and played the biggest role. Because when he was trying to sign Big E, Dallas from West Dallas rap, he literally got on the phone on a 3-way call with her and Trap Boy Freddy. Make it make sense, y'all. He literally got on the phone with Big E from West Dallas and Trap Boy Freddy on a 3-way call. And they talked on the phone. You telling me a nigga that killed Joe Mans, a nigga that played a part and getting your homie a coke, you was kicking it on the phone with the co-conspirator? You needed a cosign from the co-conspirator so Big E could fuck with you? Y'all better pay attention, man. Y'all better pay attention. Y'all better pay attention. My nigga, don't no nigga do that. Ain't your homie ain't doing that. Your friend ain't doing that. Your manager ain't doing that. Come on, man. If Mo3 was alive and he was looking down on his death and he saw Rainwater still talking to Trap Boy Freddy and Yellow Beezy and them people after he died, what you think he'd be saying? What you think my nigga Mo3 would be sitting there eating his gummy bears laughing, saying Sister Wilma? Laughing at niggas, talking about, do y'all not see this shit? Do y'all not see the play that this nigga just ran on everybody? And then he got rich out of everybody. Then he got rich and got paid. Y'all better pay attention. Bought a new house. Stole Mo3 artists. Stole Don. Stole number 7. Didn't sign Cole Gotti. Lied to Cole Gotti and told Cole Gotti he was going to get him a contract with Empire. Told him he was going to put him on. Never put Cole Gotti on, which is the brother of Mo3. Why wouldn't you want to help the kin to Mo3? That's all I needed to see right there. That was all I needed to see right there. All I needed to see was how he treated Mo3 kids after his demise and how he treated his mother and his brother. That's all I needed to see, my nigga. What else do y'all need to see that tell you that a nigga played a part in this nigga demise? If he really loved Mo3 the way he say he do, and that was his partner, and he didn't play a role in his demise, don't you think that he would have been trying to do everything in his power to put Cole Gotti on? Don't you think his first line of duty after Mo3 passed would have been not only to make sure I keep Mo3 legacy going, but what better way to do it through his brother? And I'm going to sign his brother. I'm going to get Cole Gotti a contract. We're going to keep Cole Gotti name, Mo3 name going through Cole Gotti. We're going to get Cole Gotti features. We're going to put Cole Gotti on. He never wanted to do that because he didn't want to see Mo3 brother and anything close to Mo3 get put on. Pay attention. Pay attention. He said, why Freddie, Yella, Jose, Kiwan, and Devin never ratted on Rain yet? Who said they not? Who say they not? To me, it looked like that's what Yellow Beezy is trying to do now with his lawyer. To me, it looks like that right now that Yellow Beezy is trying to implicate Benjamin Rainwater in the demise of Mo3. Look at the motions that was filed. Why you think Rainwater is ducking a subpoena now? Because Yellow Beezy and Toby Shook wanted all and any communications dealing with Benjamin Rainwater. Why you think Toby Shook want all communications and all electronics dealing with Rainwater? You want to know why? Because they're going to paint the picture that Rainwater is the one who created this whole narrative. Rainwater is the one who really wanted Mo3 dead. Rainwater is the one who had everything to gain from Mo3 demise. Rainwater was the one who put this shit together. Exactly. Rainwater and Detective Barnes. What have I been saying from the beginning? What have I been saying from the beginning? That police was involved. I've been telling y'all from the beginning, police was involved. It's a lot of motherfuckers that needed Mo3 gone. Remember I told you, a lot of higher ups in the city of Dallas needed Mo3 taken out the picture. Pay attention. Especially after he did what he did to Earl Spence. You see how much money the city of Dallas has lost since Earl Spence accident, since he lost his belt, since he lost his faculties. Look how much money was been lost. Look how many people got unemployed. Nigga, a whole team of people around Earl Spence lost jobs. Y'all better pay attention. Pay attention. They are implicating Rainwater. Why you think Jossie and them keep saying Rainwater, you know you got something to do with it? Why you think Rainwater was trying to smash Jossie after Mo3 died? Why you think Rainwater made it his duty to tell the world Mo3 was stingy? Why you think he went on this hate Mo3 campaign? Y'all do remember when Mo3 just first died, Rainwater went on a hate Mo3 campaign. All his emotions came out towards Mo3. You can literally tell he didn't like Mo3. He told us shit about Mo3 that we would have never knew, my nigga. Rainwater told us shit about Mo3 that we would have never knew. Far as him being broke, far as him not giving girls money in the strip club, far as him wearing fake clothes. He told us he wear fake clothes. He told us Mo3 wore fake jewelry. Pay attention. What homeboy tell you shit like that after your homie died? You better pay attention. You better pay attention, man. It's a reason he did that. It's a reason he started moving the way he started moving. Because I tell you, my niggas, a nigga real feelings will come out after you die. Just like they say a nigga real feelings come out when they drunk and they start talking, a nigga real feelings will come out after you die. Because now he ain't got to worry about how you feel about him. He don't give a fuck how you feel about him now. You dead. And we all know. And we all know what Rainwater told Mo3 the day before he died. Who remember in the comments what Rainwater told Mo3 the day before he died? Who remember? Who remember what he told Mo3 the day before he died, y'all? Who remember? Who remember what he told Mo3? Let me see if somebody remember. I'm curious to see if I'm the only one that remembers. There you go. He said it's not who's the smartest, it's who lasts the longest. He said it's not who's the smartest. No, he said it's not who's the toughest. He told Mo3 the day before he died, it's not who's the toughest. Remember, it's not who's the toughest. It's who lasts the longest. Who's able to live and last the longest. You remember that? Why would you tell somebody that you fuck with that? Nigga, that was a subliminal threat. That was a subliminal threat right there, my nigga. He was basically telling Mo3 at that moment, nigga, I made up my mind to give the drop on you, nigga. At that moment, he literally gave up the drop. He made up in his mind that I don't give a fuck about you. I'm not fucking with you no more. You all about yourself. You don't ride for me. And for that, I ain't fucking with you. But nigga, let me also tell you something that y'all not paying attention to. Let me also tell y'all something that y'all not paying attention to, because I'm gonna break this shit down for y'all, dog. That's one thing I'm gonna do. Y'all know I'm gonna break this shit down. Let me tell you something that y'all not paying attention to. I'm about to put y'all on game. When Rainwater got his ass beat, outside of V Lives for punching Yellow Beezy, Mo3 didn't do nothing but come to the internet and start talking. Let me say that again. When Rainwater got his ass beat outside of V Live, Mo3 didn't do nothing but get on IG and start talking. He didn't slide for Rainwater. He didn't threaten nobody for Rainwater. All he did was laugh, tell them niggas that y'all niggas was punks because y'all niggas beat up a manager. All he did was make a song and said, I beat him up. And he laughed at them niggas because he said, y'all beat up a manager. Y'all didn't even do nothing to nobody. Y'all fought a manager. He not like that. He was laughing at them niggas. He didn't slide for Rainwater. He didn't say, I'm going to go take niggas out for Rainwater. But he did for Royal Lee. He was willing to slide for Royal Lee. He was willing to go all out for Royal Lee. So pay attention. Y'all don't think Rainwater was jealous that Mo3 was willing to go to the ends and all and beyond for Roy Lee, but he wouldn't go even slide for him? Y'all not paying attention? Paying attention. He was willing to slide for Bubba, Roy Lee. All he did was get on IG and talk shit and laugh at them niggas for beating up a manager. He actually made Rainwater look small. He actually belittled Rainwater. Pay attention. He actually belittled Rainwater on that live. He actually made Rainwater look like a nobody, like he was a civilian. He not like that. Y'all don't get no points. You don't think Rainwater felt some type of way? You don't think he felt some type of way, gang? Pay attention, gang. Y'all don't think he felt some type of way? That's all you gonna do for me? All I do for you in bookings and shit like that, and I'm supposed to be your manager, and you ain't gonna slide for me? You ain't gonna do like you do for these other niggas? Trust me, he felt some type of way. Trust me, y'all. He felt some type of way. And that's why when Mo3 died, you seen it all in his face that he didn't give a fuck. I'm gonna give you another clue that this nigga didn't give a fuck and he was part of the distraction. At Mo3 funeral, Mo3 funeral while everybody's singing Mo3 songs. Who the only nigga that's not singing? Who the only nigga not singing? Who the only nigga not showing no emotion? Y'all better pay attention. 95% of communication is non-verbal. 95% of communication, y'all, is non-verbal. He shows it all over his body. That's because he's working with the police. That's because he's working with the police. He's been working with the police. I'll give you another, I'll let you know again how I know he's working with the police. Want me to tell you again how I know this is all set up by the police and he working with the police? I'll tell you another one. When Boozy got shot at Big T, who you think made the phone call? When Boozy got shot at Big T, who y'all think made the phone call to the police? Who you think made the phone call to the police when Boozy got shot? Who you think called the news? How you doing? Good. Who y'all think called the news? It's in black and white. This is in public records. It was on the news. Even the news said that Rainwater called the news station and told them that Boozy got shot. Liquor is closed. 12. Yeah, stop at 12. Pay attention, y'all. So pay attention, y'all. I always, like I said, follow the money. All you got to do is pay attention and follow the money, y'all. Pay attention and follow the money. Y'all don't find it funny that Rainwater is richer than Mo3 was before he died? Y'all don't find it funny that Rainwater is richer than Mo3 right now, even after Mo3 is making all his music? Y'all don't find it funny that Rainwater has accumulated more money off of Mo3 artists and Mo3 since Mo3 died? See, what y'all fail to realize is Rainwater didn't have no company before when Mo3 was alive. There was no Legendary Production. There was no DBA. There was no LLC. He never was paying taxes. He didn't have no company, no management company, no production company. So y'all don't find it funny that a person that never had no management company, didn't have no skills to run a company, didn't know what it took to run a record label, still don't know how to produce, don't know how to make a beat, never produced nothing in his life.